Good day, TNT. Good day, Latin America. Bienvenido. Buenos días. Gracias por ver. Good day and good morning. Well, morning here anyway, yeah? But a quarter to 7 here in the morning here, so. So only about 2 hours ahead in Trinidad. But while I'm filming this anyway. Whew. Real thing to talk about today. You see the smile on my face? You see it? Uh-huh. We go talk, man. We go talk about the Autistic Avengers. We go talk. But first and foremost, as always, we have to give the Lord Father thanks. Have to give him thanks. Because he was gracious enough to give we our next day. He gave we, and he had to give we. So we have to show some gratitude. And take a second out with it and make sure we give the Lord Father thanks. You have a saying, freedom is free, eh? But God paid the price for you with his blood. He paid the price for you. So you are nobody's slave. Nobody's slave. You free because he make you free. He paid the price. So make sure and give some thanks. Show some gratitude. Good, bad, or indifferent is a blessed day. It's a blessed day. Anyway, let me talk, family. Let me talk now. Where we go get into something, eh? A real thing happened, boy. A good thing happened there, so. What we go talk, yeah? Let we shit talk first. Let we do some shit talk. Yeah, last night, so, eh? Yesterday. Me and the family, I think my wife and my daughter, and think we inside there, so, eh? And watching TV and thing. My wife doing some work on the computer and thing, eh? My daughter and me, we there, so watching TV and thing, and I asked my wife say, you hungry? I say, yeah, hungry. She say, all right, why don't go and get some money and go get something to eat? Because me, I feel like cooking, she want to cook. I say, you know what? Friday, let me go. I'll go. So where we live in here, it only have one bank machine here. It ain't no bank here, you know. No bank, just a bank machine. And the thing right, it have a police station across the street. And right where the bank machine is right in front of a military base. And it have a military man there, sitting down right next to the bank machine, with a gun in his hand. So nobody are robbing you, eh? All right. But yeah, that is the only one here. And you have to walk down there, so. And every place here, now only taking cash. Only one place here that's take the take card and thing, debit and thing, you know. Only one place, eh? Everybody has cash. So she said, go get some money and thing and all. You go get something to eat. So I get up, I change up my clothes and thing. I said, right, let me go. Before I leave the house, partner, I go on to she, I say, what you want? What you want to eat? Nah, me I want nothing. You sure? Yeah, sure, me I want nothing. I gonna eat rice and beans. I make the beans yesterday, I go eat that. I want that. I say, you sure you don't want nothing, eh? Yeah, sure. Okay. We go on there, so walk down there, so we get the money. As we walk out, I say, to look at my daughter, I say, you know what? Call your mother. Ask your mother what she want. Because we was going and get I going and get a torta. Torta is a sandwich. A big sandwich, eh? Real big boy. You know, like when you go Subway and all them kind of thing, it's bigger than a foot long, eh? A real big sandwich, boy. They cut it in half and they go have ground beef and beans and cheese and tomato and lettuce and all kind of thing inside it, eh? It's nice, it's tasty, eh? So I tell she, I go and get that, and I go and get some pupusas, and I go and take the pupusa and I choking it inside the sandwich here, so. And I go put the curtido on it like what do you call it? Like sauerkraut kind of thing, eh? Like a slow sauerkraut kind of thing. It vinegary. It go make your mouth pucker and thing, eh? But it's nice. Nice flavor. It have pepper and thing in it. Not weak kind of pepper, eh? Pardon, I can't get good pepper here to save my life, Jed. Only pepper they have here is habanero and jalapeno, but not the soft jalapeno, eh? Jalapeno how it used to be. It have a little pepper in it, you could taste it, eh? But they have Trinidad pepper here. Eating that blasted thing like sour cherry, but anyway, that pepper and thing in it, eh? So I go and fix up. I know what I want. So I say, call your mother and ask she. As she grabbed the phone there, so the phone ring. She answer the phone, is she mother. She say, Mommy, what you want? I don't want nothing, I want cheese. Cheese? Yeah, go buy some cheese. Because I want to put it in the beans. And I go eat that with the beans and I go eat that with rice. So I cheese with the beans and rice. I say double ask she if she sure. Yes, I sure. I go in to buy pupusas and thing you want. No, I'm good. We gone. Ask my daughter, what you want to eat? Yeah, I don't want nothing. You sure? I don't want nothing. You sure? Yeah, sure. Okay. We gone. All right. I get my sandwich. I come back. And I put it on the table, eh? I take it out the wrapper and I set it up, man. And I take the pupusa and it's called revueltas. It have meat in it and cheese and beans. Real nice, eh? It make out it have two types. It make out a corn flour, and it have rice flour. The one I get is rice flour, and it's small, so eh. They are big one, eh, but you get the small one is $3-4. So I get $1. So I get 3 little one, eh. So I take my sandwich and I take the pupus and I chuck it inside, eh. And I take the curtido, the slaw, and I put that on top, man. And I jalapeno and all kind of thing on it, eh. And I fix it up nice, Dread. Nice, eh? Now I do that before. My wife look at me like I'm mad. She say, you don't put it in sandwich, you eat it by itself. I say, but I want to put it in there. No, you have to eat it by itself. I said, try it. She said, no, I wouldn't eat that. That you don't do that. You don't put it inside of there. And I tell her, she say, listen, I used Trini. We go put anything in anything. If I like that and I like roti, I taking that and chucking it in a roti. Me okay. I go find a way to put it inside there, so. Them I know how we is, you know. But I do it. And I name it myself, man. I give it the own name. I call it a putorta. So I fix up my putorta. And it's nice, boy. Looking nice, eh? So I have one in one sandwich, one in the next one, and I have an extra one there. So see, I good, man. I good, eh? So after I done that, I make my coffee and thing. You know how we is, eh? You don't know how we is already, eh? So I make my coffee and thing, eh? And I get the perfect color and thing, and dread I good to go, I fix up, man. Go on in the living room there, so, because now we have a door. I had to get rid of the expensive plastic. I had to get rid of that, so now it have a door. So I could go into the living room and me I had to walk all the way around. So we gone in there, close the door. You have a mattress on the floor. You sit down on there and lie down and watch TV and thing, That couch and thing, but it's comfortable. I go sit down there. So I walk past the hammock there, so. And I take my time, and when you're old, you can't just throw your ass down on the ground. You have to put on your hand and brace yourself to get down. But my hand mash up. So I hold in a plate with a mash up hand. I have a coffee in the next one. But I pull an Indian squat quick, I take my time and I sit down and I'm good, I say, yeah, boy, I'm taking a picture. This one, I had to show everybody this, my invention, the putota. So I take picture and thing, dread. Make it look real nice, And remember, I asked my wife if she wanted anything, All right. And she tell me, I will never eat that. You don't put a pupusa in a torta. You don't do that. You don't do that. You have to eat it by itself. And you don't use knife and fork. You have to use your hand. It's like when they say white people eat a roti and they ask for knife and fork. That is a pupusa. You don't eat like you have to eat it with your hand. So I fix up, man. Fix up, Shiva the computer. I done taking picture, editing and making it look fancy and all kind of thing, And I see she do so. So it have an extra pupusa there. I say, I figure she wanted. So I hand it to her and she take it. That's right. So good. So I devote my attention back to what I was doing. And then I hear, Daddy. So I look across the mother and say, what? And she point at she mother. I say, what? I say, what you want? So I'm looking around. All the place. What you want? And my daughter say, she want the sandwich. And I watch she. I just ask you if you want something, You say no. I ask you if you want to try this before. You see, I will never eat that. You don't put a pupusa in a torta. So I said, right. I could give she a bite. But I busy doing so I hand she the plate. She take the whole plate, And when I done, I sit down there, so she bite. A quarter of the sandwich gone already. But she ain't want nothing. Nothing. And I'm watching, she said. So I take back my sandwich. I say, give me that. And I sit down, I say, all right, let me enjoy my sandwich. So I eat it and I enjoy it, I finish the piece that she just mashed up there, so I finish that. And I start on the second part of my sandwich. And as I take a bite, I hear, I say, look, I say, what? But you want nothing, I want rice and beans and cheese. So I hand she the sandwich. So she go take a bite and she done. She eat half the damn thing and give me back. So I sit down there. I start with a whole sandwich, I end up with a half. I drink my coffee, I say, you know what? I good. As I eaten my sandwich there, so me even realize them gone, But me I realize them walk out, them gone. So I look around, I say, where the ass them gone? The cat and all missing, The cat and all gone. I say, where the ass them gone, boy? And I looking around, I walk around the back there, so them and there. I come in the yard here, so them and there, but the gate open. So I say, wait, boy, where them go? I gone and grab my cutlass. I go and grab my cutlass one time, eh? And as I grab the cutlass, I say, you know what? Let me go and use the bathroom, man, before I go, eh? So I go and I use the bathroom. As I use the bathroom there, I come out, them in the kitchen. So I say, okay, they back. So I come out here, sit down, I had a piece of cigar here, go smoke my cigar, just relax, eh? So I say, wait, where I'm going? So I get up, I go. As I go there, she come and hand me a tortilla. So, a fried tortilla. I watch, I say, what's that? What you want? She give me a dry tortilla, nothing on it, eh? 2 tortillas she give me, eh? Yeah. So I eat it. Then I go in the kitchen. I ain't want nothing. Them went and get blasted nachos. And I know where there's go, eh? Right on the road here. We just go there, they have real good hamburger and thing, eh? She tell me go get a torta. I could have go there and get a blasted hamburger, but she said, no, me, I want nothing. I go on in there. Real meat and beans and things just put on it, eh? Nice, boy. She take off half the beans and put it on the side. And some on top. She him take the blasted chip and dip it in the beans and give me and say, here. Nah, boy. She give me a dry blasted chip, eh? And when I go and take it, what you see? That's mine. My daughter, me don't want nothing. Both of them sit down there eating. Watch I say, way boy. Go out inside and sit down. We're going to watch a movie. Watching TV, yeah? Then my wife get up. I'm coming back. It's alright. Ask where you going? She get quiet one time. Quiet, eh? I went with my daughter. And my pants and thing, me I had no pocket. So I tell my daughter, hold the money. Me I had no pocket. And she still had the money in she pocket. So you going to give my money. My daughter, quick as she say, where you going? By the store. What store? Just by the store. What you need? I'm going by Sarita. Now Sarita is an ice cream place, eh? Now mind you, my wife eat cheese. And nachos that had cheese and beans and all kind of thing in it. And my wife is lactose intolerant. Keep that in mind. So now, I go and get ice cream. Now what you say? Where you going for? I'm going for a pallet. I say, so I say, hey, what about me? She get quiet one time. Then my daughter say, what about me? She ain't say nothing. So my daughter say, me ain't giving you no money. She holding money for ransom, eh? She holding money hostage. She ain't going nowhere. So anyway, them end up going. Them going for pallet. Pallet, eh? Them will come over with ice cream. Ice cream they come over with, eh? And I sit down there watching TV and the cat lying down there so. And she hand me a pallet. No ice cream, you know. Pallet. I will look at it, it's coconut. So I watch and say, hey, what kind of racist shit is this? Because I from the Caribbean, you feel like the only thing I eat is coconut? So I eat the pallet anyway. Ice cream. Anyway, night continue. And partner, my belly full. And you already know when your belly full, a case of itis go hit your ass hard, eh? So I knock out, boy. Knock out, eh? My daughter come and give me a love up and thing, and she say, Daddy, Daddy, go and sleep. You're tired, go and sleep. About 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, eh? I always in bed early, eh? On 9:30, 10, I say, I go in, I can't make, I done. I lie down in the bed and I fall asleep. Eh? As my head hit the pillow dread, out, I knock out, eh? 3 o'clock in the morning, boy. 3:20 in the morning, dread. I hear bang, 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 bang. I say, what the ass? But I fly up, eh? I fly out of bed, boy. And mind you, all I sleeping with is a vest, you know. Just a vest, you know. So my bottom and everything hanging outside, eh? And it was making nice, boy. Real nice, eh? Weather, the temperature nice, all the window open and thing. So you can get the cold breeze coming inside the house, but I was good, boy. I hear bang, 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 bang. I fly up one time, dread. One time. My wife there sleeping, so I fly up and say, what the ass is that? I grab my cutlass one time, eh? Just so I grab it one time. Cutlass in my hand and thing, eh? I forget all I wearing is a vest. I run outside, open up the door, and run in the courtyard, eh? Looking like an Indian Viking. Cutlass in my hand, so. Cutlass in my hand, so. Eh? I ready, dread. I ready, eh? I come out in the yard here, I looking. And I ready, you know. Me ain't see nothing. I gone inside. My wife say, it's probably the cat. I look by the window. No, my wife did tell me by the window she want a big window sill. So I go on and buy lumber and thing. Cut it is 4.5 foot across and about 11 inches wide. So a big window sill. I see. But after I say, what you want this for? I want to put a nativity scene right by the window. Now we leave the window open, it have bar and thing in the window. So we leave the window open at night so let the breeze come in the house. And the cat does go in the courtyard here and run around and thing, and he go get in a fight with one of them cat who come in here and he go cut the ass and so go, just go. He ain't going outside, eh? He inside here. But what I didn't see, my wife can't leave nothing alone. Nothing, eh? Nothing. My wife decides she want to move the sofa. And she put the sofa right against the window ledge there, so. Right where I put the lumber, eh? And behind that, she put the nativity scene. And it's a big window. So the cat could jump in there, so. He could jump in over there, so. Nah, not my cat. Nah, he had to jump right through the nativity scene. And then he go land, and then there's a track and field. Because it's not just jumping and he inside the house. No, partner. Nah, you have to jump in and then you got to hurdle the couch. So he jump in, knock down everything. Boom, 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 everything fall down. Hurdle the couch. Wake me up. I run outside, my backside and thing hanging out all over the place. Cutlass in my hand looking like a blasted Indian Viking. I looking for people in my house. And she aunt live right here, you know. And she have an next auntie. In this courtyard here, it had three separate houses. She can't have a place there, so one and have a place there. One and have a place right in the back behind we here, so what have a big courtyard. If that woman was awake, I would have given the woman a heart attack, you know. Blasted cat almost give me a heart attack. So I jump out, I fly out, I say, and I want to go back to bed, eh? But I can't go back to sleep. Boy, I cussing, I vex, eh? Now I vex. I say, ask with this one. I go on and I find my pants. I put on, I say, I go and get my pants. I walk in to go in my pants, eh? And all the light off. And me, I want to turn it on, because if I turn on the light, my wife go wake up, eh? So me, I want to wake she up. I walking in there, so thing on the floor, bang, I hit my foot. I trip, I fall, I hit my other foot on the blasted fan. Almost fall down and break my ass inside the room there, so. Finally find my pants, eh? And I cussing. I put on my pants. Gone in the kitchen. Open up the door. As I walk in there, on the concrete, I see thing on the concrete, I see on the floor. I see, what is this mess on my floor? I turn on the light. Well, apparently, while I was sleeping, my wife and my daughter decided them want to have arts and craft. So them take chalk and draw all kind of picture on the floor. They draw a picture of the cat, and the cat sleeping and he having dreams, and they draw elephant and all kind of thing. And as I'm looking at the blasted cat, and I want to cut the ass, because he wake me up, eh? I vex, boy. So I say, you know what? Make my coffee, go outside and sit down. Let me make my coffee. I make my coffee as I come out here. The cat with the big ass come here and say, meow. And I cussing him, eh? I say, leave me alone, you wake me up, leave me alone. Meow. Leave me alone. Lie down, throw your ass on the floor and do so. Meow. Meow. 3 o'clock in the morning. And I up since then. I never cuss so much. Way boy. Anyway, that's how we get here. And sorry about that, was a long one, eh? But family, all you already know. So let me get into the real comedy now, eh? Let me get into it. Ha! Miss Kamala, Miss India. Partner, hear this one, eh? Hear this one, Jen. Miss Kamala love India so much, eh? India. She had a man, Dan King, come there and tell the man. She tell the man that her doubles is an Indian pastel. Indian pastel. Madam, a pastel is a damn tamales. That is what a pastel is. Tamales. Doubles is 2 fried dough with chana in the middle. And you could put thing on it. You could put pepper and bandania and shadow benny, and you hold it together like a sandwich, eh? Like a sandwich. That is a doubles, madam. Your ass so doted, you ain't know the difference between doubles and pastel. But anyway, Miss India. Miss you sorry. Well, Indian news making fun of she ass now. Indian news going after Kamala. Indian news calling she a liar. Indian news. They call Miss Kamala a liar. They are not here. America, they're not here. They left. It's only going to be 2 weeks. It's just a 2-week training mission, and they're not doing anything here. They're still there. No, it wasn't nothing. They come to help fix the airport. Yes, they come in to fix the airport because we ain't had nobody here to work. So the America go send all the soldiers and things, they come in to help fix the airport. It's a square gas tank. It's not military equipment. Nah, and the camouflage is just to make it look pretty there, so. Yeah, it's no gas tank. It's not military equipment. And America is there. A liar. Because Donald Trump come out and say ground offensive. So now she ass catching grass. Now it's sticking up in she ass. And Randy nowhere to be found to wipe. So, now she had a backpedal. Now she got a backpedal. Now she, yeah, well, they here, but it's national security. Now let me talk about the head of Homeland Security. Yeah, the Black Hulk himself, Mr. Gamma Radiation. The man who does moonlight as a middle-aged white woman when he want to complain and write letter. I watched a movie about him yesterday, All you know, we partner is a movie star, you know. The man is a movie star, boy. Dread, I tell you, it's no joke, you know. I see him in a movie yesterday, boy. What's his name, man? What's the name of that movie, man? It's a documentary, eh? And what's his name? White Chicks. Yeah, boy. Real thing, I thought, I see the man that's moonlight as a white woman, but I never know it's real talk, you know. Yeah, go and watch it. It's called White Chicks. I'm telling you, the man in there, so he dressed up like a white woman and thing, boy. I thought it was jokes, you know. But let we go to here. Here, no nothing, no nothing, no boat, no boat. No boat there. You see a boat, show me a boat. And then you have Midnight Avenger. It have a plane there? Wait, Jed, you serious? It really have a plane there? I never see that. Me and no. Oh, good. You know, I just got a message on WhatsApp telling me it was there. Me and know that. But it's gas tank. Square gas tank. Square gas tank, Mr. Midnight Avenger, with your dark ass looking like charcoal. Anyway. Here's what's going on. And Miss Kamala, darling. Miss Kryptonite Sari. Miss Bust Up Shot Backside. Miss Ultra High Strength Concrete. Listen, darling. Oh, gosh, darling, listen now. You see the smile on the red man face? Listen, that. Remember your statement, kill them violently? Remember that? Don't ask Alexander. Don't ask the Black Hulk. Don't ask Mr. Gamma Radiation. Don't ask Moonlight White Woman. He ain't gonna. And don't ask Midnight. Because he can't see nothing. And don't ask Monilal. Because he busy negotiating to give away more things. And don't ask Tankwan you're welcome because he's still learning maths. He in maths class. And don't ask him next Alexander because I hear Trinidad now have a shortage of glue and biscuit. Alright, so he upset. The man upset, he vexed. He's so vexed he almost cracked the next helmet. He man vexed. And he wronging off the corner, you know. The corner, it ain't no corner, you know. No corner no more, you know. It's wrong now. Because he in there spinning and wrong. So he vexed. He ain't feeling good, So we go leave here alone. Anyway, darling. Remember your statement, kill them violently? Guess what come out last night? I hope you was paying attention. Or you was too busy watching Indian movie on TV and dancing around and shaking your ass and have a picture of Amitabh Bachchan on the wall and you're dancing and your bangles and thing going off, ching, 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 and you're singing and you're going and kiss him, and then you go and kiss him so. And then you go see the wind go blow and the curtain go cover both of all your, so nobody can see all your kiss. I know you was busy, yeah? I know you was busy kissing a poster. I know. But I hope you had time enough to look on your new cell phone. See, when your cell phone, I have a new cell phone. It has work and take. And hey, ma living in my phone. And I'll say, hey, ma darling. Say, yes, darling, what you want, sweetheart? Oh, gosh, hey, ma, I feel for a roti, you know. Yeah. A roti. That is an Indian pastel, you know. Yes, it's an Indian pastel. So call and get me a roti. Okay, darling, I go send a roti for you. Go be there in 20 minutes, you know. I know you're busy with him on your phone, eh? I know. But I was hoping you would have catch a little bit of something, you know. So since you ain't no madam, the red man go sort you out. You remember that boat strike on September 2nd? Off a wee water? That you and the blasted lighthouse say was conjecture. Conjecture. Minister conjecture, you blasted 50,000 watt foreign mother. Mr. Conjecture, the lighthouse, the bat signal. Remember that one? Guess what just come out? Madam Prime Minister. Number one, they did not know the identity of the people on the boat. Most of the boat strikes that happen, they don't know the identity of anybody that was on those boats. Most of them. Very few they knew the identities of. Number one. And number two, let me talk about that particular boat strike on September 2nd. When they strike the boat, there were survivors in the water. Survivors in the water. And Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of War, who reports directly to Donald Trump himself, gave the order to bomb them again. No survivors. You just hear what I say? Let me repeat it for you. They bombed the boat. There were survivors. And then they gave the order to bomb it again. No survivors. War crime. Now, they might possibly be investigated by the ICC for war crimes. Drugs, eh? Drugs, Miss Newsari. Right? That breaks UN law. You cannot execute, even in war, an injured opponent. Nor an opponent who gives up willingly. International law. Rules of engagement by the Geneva Convention. And UN law. And who, by the way, heads the UN? America. So they could break their own blasted law. They might break it, them shattering it, eh? And you kill them violently. Madam, you know what that means for your stupid ass? You and the autistic Avengers, you know what I mean for all you? Investigations for crime against humanity. War crimes. You ready for that spoon? Miss Nusari? You could use the spoon to eat the roti. You ready for it? America, eh? Them are doing nothing. Most advanced country in the world. When a fella named Pepe Escobar, this man is, when it comes to war and politics and things like that, he is the man you does go to. Russia is over 50 years ahead of United States in terms of weaponry, especially missile technology, because they have perfected micro-reactors, which they are using on missiles, which America cannot figure out yet. And their hypersonic missiles work, while no one has seen any American hypersonic missile work yet. They can't figure it out. Moreover, Russia has a weapons manufacturing facility in Venezuela. No war. Nothing, eh? Nothing, Miss Nusari. Nothing, Miss Ultra High Strength Concrete, you lying mother so and so. Nothing, eh? Nothing. Kill them violently. Well, madam, them words coming to bite you in your blasted ass, because when America strike Venezuela, I promise you, madam, you just lick down a Jepness and you ain't gonna run fast enough. Somebody get instinct. And Venezuelans and Trinbagonians and all of our brothers and sisters in Latin America and the Caribbean will pay for government stupidity. Stupidity. What's going on in Venezuela is Venezuela business. That is their business. Now, I could agree. Maduro is not good for the nation. I could definitely agree with that point. The Venezuelan people deserve better. Absolutely, I agree with that. But we have no right to go into their nation and attempt to remove somebody or take their life to implement some individual with loyalties to a foreign nation and foreign investors instead of the people of that country. The resources of that country is for the betterment of the citizens and the nation, not foreign investors, foreign companies, and foreign government. Our resources are for the betterment of Trinbagonians and Trinidad and Tobago, not foreign companies, foreign investors, and foreign nations. Your loyalty is to Trinidad and Tobago and to every Trinbagonian. I fed up say this. I'm a Trinbagonian. I am obligated to love my people and my nation. That's an obligation. It's not a choice. My people and my nation come first. Not foreign investors, foreign companies, and foreign nations. You put your country and your people first, because it's them people paying your blasted salary, and you and your nasty government taxing them to no end and receiving nothing, when no Trinidadian should have to pay tax. No worker, because the oil money and corporate taxes alone should cover the cost of everything in the nation. But all you're so blasted, corrupt, and nasty that all your thief and lie, and now you're putting people's life at risk for your ego and your greed. All Caribbean nations that are doing the same, you are just as guilty. You forget your people and your nation come first. The people who live in your country, it don't matter where they come from. If they live in there, so they come first. And the nation come first. Not foreign investors, foreign corporations, and foreign nations. I tell you, make your words sweet, because you're going to have to eat it. Make it tasty. Well, madam, I hope that pepper sauce burn in your backside now. I hope it real burn up your backside, eh? And me, I go get your toilet paper now. Is gathered people go get you to wipe your backside. Go and ask Randy. Get the lighthouse. Go and ask them. Now go jump on your magic broom, your magic carpet, and fly your ass out the country now and take off and go and hide. Because when they come for them, they're so in America, because that is official. That is a war crime. And they could not identify almost all of the individuals that were so-called drug dealers before the strike. And then they conducted additional strikes on survivors. Killed them violently, right, madam? They are the problem. You don't know what you have done. And not only Trinidadians will pay, Trinbagonians will pay the price. But Venezuelans who just want to live their life and raise their family and strive for a better nation and better opportunities, despite the wickedness that is being perpetrated on these people by their own government, they still have a smile on their face, and they still have God in their heart, and they still love their nation. Before you turn around and help and find a diplomatic resolution, you pick and fight. And considering Russia is way more advanced than the United States, and they know it. The only difference is Russia don't puff off their chest and boast. America, they like to boast. Greatest country in the world, best military force in the planet, man. Russia don't say a word. By the time all you know what they have, them test that 1,000,000 times already. And by the time they show all your test footage, they are ready to go into mass production. If they're not mass producing. They are way more advanced in terms of their missile technology and weapons technology. How many renditions of the same AR-15, M4, M16 and this America go through? Russia still using the exact same Kalashnikov. America went into space. They spent millions upon millions of dollars to develop a pen to write in space. You know what Russia do? They take a pencil. Me saying Russia right. Wrong is wrong. It a matter from who. It don't matter if he's a thief and he's a murderer. Both of them wrong. Everybody wrong. But don't claim you more righteous while you doing the exact same nastiness. Don't point out my yard when your yard nastier than my own. And you want to point finger and you want to issue threats. Well, madam, now it coming to bite you in your freaking ass now. Now you go feel it. Now you go feel it. And you better pray to the Lord Father in heaven that them don't start bombing Venezuela. Because them same missile they send there that Russia say is for ships. I tell you that could hit targets on land. Well, that's exactly what it's doing. And it has devastating effects. The Boroveshnik missile, something. I may know how to pronounce it, It's more powerful than the Tsar bomber. Go look that up. Go look that up. And it is nuclear power, which means it can fly indefinitely. And these micro nuclear reactors can not only perform in the air, but in space, in a vacuum. They can be put anywhere. As you can see with the Poseidon missile, it can be in the water indefinitely. And you are issuing threats and putting the whole blasted world at risk for your ego. You're a nasty, dangerous woman. You don't need to be in jail. They need to put you and every UNC member in a blasted madhouse all over you. All you're blasted, psychotic, and you're dangerous. If your life means nothing to you, madam, that is your kiss-me-ass business. But you are taking we down with all you. If it's criminal you're dealing with, deal with all your criminal, but do it legally. You are not above the law. And neither is America, neither is Russia, neither is China or Iran or any nation. I don't care where you come from. You are not above the law. Don't go on and worry about what's going on over the world. That is none of your blasted business. Take care of your yard before you want to chuck your nose over the blasted fence and watch everybody else's yard. Mind your own business first. But you like to mako. Watch and see. India calling you a liar now. India. Your beloved India. Because you're so ashamed to be a Trinbagonian. You and all your nasty government, every government, nasty. Because you create this illusion in order to provide a delusion to divide, make everybody think they are different, put them against each other, tell them their ancestor do this to this one and this to that one to create the divide. You stick them in a blasted school and you bombard them with propaganda from the time they is a child and tell them don't question, no free thought, do as I say, I know better, don't think, do what we tell you. Brainwash them, enslave them, rob them through taxes, make them think they have a chance, and make them work harder to pay more money and never get the opportunity because you will never be here. You are nothing but a slave. No matter me and nobody's slave. The Lord Father shed his blood so I am not a slave. He paid the price for my freedom and the freedom of every one of my brothers and sisters. So me and nobody blasted slave. And me and nobody mouthpiece. I ain't go see what you want me to say or what he want me to say or what she want me to say. The Lord Father give me a brain. And he give me a mouth. And he saw fit to make me Trinidadian, madam. Trinbagonian. So you already know the red man mouth hot. And I had no problem calling nastiness, nastiness. So congratulations, madam. Funny, look like you get the attention from India. Congratulations. Now go and tell Trinbagonians nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. The autistic Avengers are here. Nothing to fear. Anyway, earlier. A long one this morning. Sorry about that. But God bless all, yeah. All you know I love all you too bad. Eh? All my brothers and sisters. Latin America, the Caribbean, Europe, America, Canada. I ain't singling out the people. Not the people of the country. Not the citizens of the country. We are victims of government corruption everywhere around the world. Not all you. God love all you and I love all you. I love everybody. But we don't have to love government. We don't have to love them. But we have to love each other. And I love all of you. God bless all of you. God guide all you. And God keep everybody safe. God grant all of you love, strength and compassion, and worldwide. Together we aspire. Together we achieve. But divided, we will fall together. They will put all of us in a different pen. Put the same tag on everybody's ears. Tell everybody a different lie. And lead all of us to the same slaughterhouse while they chuck out their hand and get money. They don't care about you. All you is to them is a slave. So they want you to think you're different. They want you to fight and kill each other because they know if you come together, they can't stop you. They could hold some away. They can't hold all away. And united, they cannot stop me. No violence. No violence. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. The Lord Father said, a house divided cannot stand. He also said to love your brother and sister as you love yourself. So love your brother and sister. Love them. God bless all of you. God bless Trinidad and God bless Venezuela, Latin America, and the whole world. God bless everybody, every nation. And when he's ready, you'll bring it back stronger, sweeter, and better than before. Take it easy, Chad.